everyone. So let me start by asking you guys, have you ever sat through a boring presentation? Like full of text, no picture, no video, and you will end up like, when this will be end? Well, today I'm going to talk about how we can make our presentation come alive. And we will use two powerful tools, which is Visual Aid and Video Aid. So the first one is Visual Aid. Visual Aid you can use like, for example, like picture, chart, diagram in your presentation. Visual Aid are one of the easiest way for us to grab audience attention because, for example, when we want to explain about the human heart without image or diagram, I guarantee that everyone will be lost what we are presenting. But with a very beautiful or colorful diagram, it can help audience be more clear and more understand what we are presenting. So there are some advantages when you use Visual Aid in your presentation. They make a very complex idea simple and memorable for the audience. So this will help audience will be more understand your content in your presentation, and also it can help us easy to catch attention from audience, especially from visual learner. And also when you use Visual Aid in your presentation, it can help your presentation look more professional other than you do not use Visual Aid. Visual Aid also have their disadvantage. This will be happen if we use a very complicated image or irrelevant image in our presentation. This will make our audience become more confused and maybe will not understand what we are presenting. And also, when we use inappropriate or disrespectful image in our presentation also, it can make our audience feel uncomfortable and lost their attention in our presentation. So that we need more careful in choosing image that we want to share in our presentation. Please avoid to use image that have disrespectful element in our presentation, because as a Muslim, our visual should reflect modesty and respect. Second is Video Aid. We can use a short film, animation, or real-life example in our presentation. Now let's talk about Video Aid, which is my favorite part. So video brings ideas to life with sound and motion. So they are very great for showing a real-life situation for our audience. For example, we want to show how surgery has been done, or also how the pollution can affect our environment. So this all can keep our audience awake and also entertained in our presentation. So what happens if the video that we share in our presentation too long and also unrelated with the topic that we present in our presentation? This will distract our audience attention and our audience will feel boring with the video that we share, and they will not focus with the video that we share in our presentation. Next, the problem technical also can happen during our presentation, like no sound, buffering, lost connection. So this is quite embarrassing, but we as a presenter, we need to get ready with this thing to happen, and we need to think how to overcome this problem so that our presentation can go smoothly. And yes, some video might have inappropriate content, so we must avoid video that have indecent content, music that have a bad message, and things that go against Islamic manner. Remember that the verse from Surah Al-Isra, Allah said, "Indeed, the hearing, the sight, and the heart, all of those will be pollution." This reminds us to use our eyes and ear wisely, including what we show in our presentation. So, in conclusion, both visual and video can make our presentation become more exciting, clearer and also impactful. But as a Muslim, we should use them in good intention, moderation, and also respectful. Because at the end of the day, our goal is not just to impress our audience, but it is to convey beneficial knowledge that pleases to Allah. Thank you, and my video is not just inform mind but also touch heart, inshallah.